Today we are going to see about NCERT 11th Standard Physics in that chapter 1.4.5 Unification of Forces. Okay. First point, Newton unified terrestrial and celestial domains under common law of gravitation. So terrestrial and celestial domains is unified as a common law called gravitational laws. Then Oersted and Faraday. Oersted, when he was conducting an experiment, a current was flowing through a wire and a magnetic compass needle was very close. So whenever current flowing through the conductor, the magnetic needle deflected. When the direction of the current changed, the direction of the needle also, movement of the needle, magnetic compass needle also changed. From this, we conclude there is an interconnection between electric and magnetic, and whenever there is a current, there is a magnetic field produced. Not only that, there is a connection with force also, because it is moving, so force is also involved. So there is an interlink between current or electric field, magnetic field and the force. Similarly, Faraday, he found out, he gave basic two laws. Whenever a magnet cuts a conductor, an EMF is induced in the conductor. That means magnetic field is cutting the conductor. Or vice versa. Magnetic field is fixed, current is cutting the magnetic field. Then also an EMF is induced in the coil. So this is first law. Second law, the rate of change of flux linkages, the voltage induced is directly proportional to the rate of change of flux linkages. How fast it is cutting the magnet is cutting the conductor, or a conductor is cutting the magnetic field. So there is a relation now. The voltage induced is across the coil, depends on number of turns, the flux linkages, and how fast it is cutting. N d pi by dt, n is number of turns, rate of change of flux linkages d pi by dt, or L di by dt, inductance value multiplied by rate of change of current. So now we have the voltage induced in terms of inductance value and rate of change of current, voltage induced in terms of number of turns and the rate of change of flux. So that means there is some connectivity between the magnetic field and the electric field, and he has defined some term dealing with the rate of change of flux linkages. So we are unifying different form of parameter by giving a formula so that they all get interlinked with each other. That is called unification of forces. According to Maxwell, he gave formula for electric field with the magnetic field and magnetic field with electric field. And also he said light is an electromagnetic wave. So RF wave and radio frequency wave and the light wave, almost all the values, all the way we do the computation, calculation, everything is same. Only thing is, in light, energy travels as packet in the form of packets called photons. Okay, that was the unification done by Maxwell. And coming to Sheldon, Abdus Salam, Steven Weinberg, they did some research, and theoretically they said weak nuclear force and electromagnetic force can be viewed as single electroweak force. So one is we are moving towards the direction of nuclear force, other one in terms of electromagnetic force. So in the last video session we saw different types of forces, natural forces. In that we came across strong nuclear force, weak nuclear force, and electromagnetic force also. But these scientists, they told theoretically these two forces can be viewed as a single electroweak force. Now it is in the theoretical work, but these scientists, Cario Rubia and Simon van der Meer, they verified experimentally and they proved that these weak nuclear force and electromagnetic force can be considered as single electroweak force. So they verified practically. See, whatever theory, only if it is verified practically, people will agree. Similarly, if you see Maxwell, he gave only the theoretical formulas, theoretical relation, theoretical computations, everything in theory. Only Heinrich Hertz and other scientists together, they proved that electromagnetic waves by transmitting, receiving and processing. So that's why the unit of frequency is Hertz. The idea of this topic is, individually we see different forces, but when it comes as an equation, you can see one force can be related to other and you can unify the forces as a single parameter. So that's the core idea, but each one of these statements, observations, as given as an individual chapter in NCERT 11th standard as well as 12th standard. So when we come across those topics, we will consider each and everything in detail. Hope you have understood the introduction of unification of forces. Thanks for watching. Nandri.